morning. It's the 5th of June and I'm in Trelew, where I arrived last night at about 4:30 roughly. Went directly to a bike shop. I was already communicating with the owner, Willie, who had sent me photos of every tubeless tire he had that might fit on a gravel bike. As that suggests, I inevitably did change my tires. Now, they're not ideal, they're 38 millimeter width. I would have preferred 45, which may not sound like a big difference to you, but it makes a big difference on the road because I can put more air in the larger tire and it creates a cushion, as if I had a fork, for example, or a shock. On the bicycle, I have neither. And so the tires are critical in providing me with some comfort. So I sacrificed cushion to have new rubber on the bike, which will hopefully take me to Ushuaia without incident. While I was in the bike shop, I met Paula, who almost immediately told me she had a hotel. And that's where I'm standing now. What a spectacular space. I'm really disappointed that I won't be able to stay here longer. I had a very nice breakfast this morning, served by kind people. And there's my mess still waiting to be cleared. Quick stop at a gas station to acquire some fuel for today. Nuts and dried fruit in particular. That's all I'll have once I get on the highway a couple of miles and start going south. It's 120 miles to another gas station where I will camp, because that's the only option in that town. The next day I will ride almost the same number of miles to get to a big town, and there's nothing in between other than a beautiful space. I tell you, that was a day. The last 40, the winds intensified. I knew they were going to, at least that was the prediction from the windy app, and they did. It was a crosswind all day, but I feel very fortunate. First 80, the crosswind was not unkind. Sure, it wasn't spectacular, but I could ride through it. I was burning fuel, but not to the extent that I was concerned I might. So the first 80 were a gift from the universe, more or less. But the last 40, it was a reckoning. I was forced to pay for the kindness, but that's the way a day rolls. Live a whole life in a single day on a bicycle sometimes. So many lessons. I'm gonna make my way into this YPF and have a cup of coffee and then start eating and eventually make my way back outside to figure out where I can put my tent.